RTHK News.
Well, let's get to that feature on Cambodia now, or the featured segment. The Cambodia Stock Exchange is Asia's newest and smallest stock market. It's the first company listed only in April. Just one listed there. Andrew Wood talked to Douglas Clayton, who runs Leopard Capital, an investment firm that specializes in what are called frontier markets like Cambodia. Mr. Clayton said the first Cambodia to list the market was still rather lonely.
There's one company which had an IPO recently. We participated in IPO and we ended up selling on the first day because it shot up so high.
What is that company?
Water Supply. They're the municipal water supply. It's a state-run utility. It's a good business, but it just came out a high rating, and then the enthusiasm of the retail investors pushed it way up in the first day.
Are we expecting any other companies to list soon?
Yes, there's two other state enterprises that are getting ready to go public. One's the Port of Sihanoukville, and the other one is a telecom company. In addition to a number of private sector companies, government factories, and banks, and possibly telecom companies that might go public.
But you're more interested in private equity investments, is that right?
Yes, we like to usually get in earlier when companies are younger and try to grow them so that some of them will go public or some will sell to a strategic buyer.
And what do you think are the best sectors at the moment in Cambodia?
Well, financial services is still growing very rapidly because this can be unpenetrated populations for this. Other sectors, agriculture. Cambodia is full of land, and it's mostly agriculture, still very traditional. Now large plantations are being set up, and Cambodia could become a large exporter in the future.
There's talk about linking up the railways as well, part of Southeast Asian projects, perhaps to link southern China almost as far down as Singapore. Is Cambodia going to benefit many of these infrastructure projects?
Very much so. I mean, Cambodia is the missing link of the Asian railroad system. They're building the old French railway that connects Thai border down to the Cambodian coast, and then there's hope that China will build the other, which will connect Cambodia to Vietnam. So in the future, there'll be traffic coming from China all the way down to Singapore, running right through Cambodia.
Now, you invest in frontier markets. What exactly are frontier markets? We hear a lot about emerging markets, but what are frontier markets?
I define frontier markets countries that don't have McDonald's yet. But basically, it's the countries that are out of favor, that are at a very low level of development. Some of them, we call the emerging frontiers, are catching up very rapidly, Cambodia being one, possibly Myanmar becoming another one soon.
Now, you've been investing in Myanmar, or you're looking to invest in Myanmar at the moment. How does it compare to Cambodia?
It feels like 10 or 15 years ago, Cambodia. In some areas, it's actually ahead, but overall, the economy is, I would say, well behind.
Doug Clayton from Leopard Capital speaking with my colleague.